You got the monies.
It's only one day ever that you give your family $100,000.
Yeah.
Wow, that is $100,000 cash, guys. I've never seen this much cash before in my life. I once saw $30,000 for Psycho Series, but this is unreal. As much as I want to play with it, roll around with it, and film a video with it, this is not for us. This is for two special people. It's not one person. Not one person's getting all $100,000. So we gonna part the Red Sea here. 50 grand to somebody. 50, that looks better in my head, but all right, I gotta stuff these guys. We're gonna be late. If you guys saw the previous video, yeah, Jeffrey doesn't work for me. He hasn't ever. I was pretty sad about that, and I wanted to give him a really cool salary and start grinding on content. However, it just wasn't in the cards. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna give him a ton of cash. Now I gotta recount everything. Oh no. We are scrambling right now. It is 3:30 p.m. Jeffrey generally gets home at like, I don't know, 4:30, 5 o'clock, and it varies depending on what's going on in the day. At least that's from what I understand. What is this?
Gray blanket.
As long as you can hide, it's in there?
No.
Oh, let's try it. Yeah, try it. Try it hidden with the case. So it's like, should be folded on the sheet, and then, yeah, you know what I'm saying? The whole reason we're having to go to these lengths to hide the case is I gave Wayne earlier this year this exact case with 5 grand in it, and it's just kind of like synonymous. Like, you see this case, you also think money. So I'm afraid that while I'm like doing a heartfelt talk to Jeffrey, that all of a sudden you'll see the case and it'll be like, oh, I know, you know? So like they won't be able to focus on what I'm saying because they're worried like what is in this case. I think it's money. OMG. For our next person getting a case, I don't want to like say how. I'll explain it in the next video, but we're on the we gotta hurry up. No, you can see it. It's got to be folded. That's what I'm saying. Get a thicker blanket.
Like, do it like this.
Get a thicker blanket. I understand like that component, but like you worked at Running Deer, you know how to like fold napkins and it's the same thing.
You're bossy.
If he sees this, actually, it's only one day ever that you give your family $100,000. Well, it's got to be perfect so it's inconspicuous. If you see a crumpled up blanket, you're gonna know something's up. I'm nervous. I actually am nervous. I wasn't nervous. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I wasn't nervous. Now I'm actually starting to get nervous because it's right now. It's happening right now. And it's a lot of money. And it's Jeffrey. Guys, so yeah. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I know I've said it before, doing more videos. I want to. It's just coming up with the ideas. This is something I do want to do. There will be another video after this one because there's another case over there. That is, like I said, that's for somebody else. I'm not going to spoil who. By the time you're watching this, I've already given it to both people. Hopefully you got a good reaction. So, but this is all about Jeffrey right now. And like I said, we're late as hell. We're doing a mock picnic, but Jeffrey's helped me out. Anyway, you'll hear me in the main video doing all the sob story niceties. I'm trying to make sure all the bills are facing the same way. Just cause like you want that like powerful effect of like, holy everybody in their life, everybody in the world has always wanted to receive a case full of money. Like this is a dream. You know, you want to win a brand new car or get a case of money. So sad. I'm packing up my children and sending them off to school.
That's a lot of money for school.
I hope they're, I mean, that pretty much is how much school is. That's $5,000 in ones. All right, guys, everything's loaded up. Case is ready. That's the one we're not gonna worry about because I gotta face all the bills. I used to work at a bank. I'm super anal on the presentation of money. So this is off to the races. It's time to go. If you notice, Ashley and I got like picnic stuff ready right here. So that's that. We're gonna hide the money. I explained it in the next shot. This, close that so Jenny doesn't get it. As much as I would love to take selfies, I do want to get a picture with 100 grand because as soon as I hand it to Jeffrey, it's no longer mine anymore. It's gonna be sad. Unless I'm like, I'm kind of back for a picture real quick. Guys, drop some likes on this video if you're pumped for this. I'm excited. Hopefully it's not too late. We gotta get our picnic basket. Actually gonna grab the blankets. And guys, this is like 50 pounds. The movies where like a secret agent, like James Bond is like smashing people in the head with this thing. Not realistic. Like I can barely lift this, like 50 pounds. So money's heavy. Dude, the money, the suitcase flipped completely over. I was just driving.
You're going too fast.
I know, my kids cracked their head open and the airbag didn't go off. All right, I think money's good. Just set this like this. Guys, hand sanitizer, dirty money. You don't know where this been. Stripper's butt cracks. So we're on our way to Jeffrey's. We got like a 10-minute drive here. Just kind of thinking what to say. I've already thought about it. I'm pretty good on the spot. I already know. It's just all a big thank you, right? Jeffrey's done near anything I've ever asked for videos, which is like pretty ridiculous. And especially when we've been like so antagonistic growing up with each other, for him to actually like, you know, tuck his between his legs and take direction from his little brother. It's pretty wild. It's a huge thank you over the years. I'm excited. I feel like my parents have gotten showered with gifts and love, and Jeffrey's been neglected. But it is one of those weird things, just because like I don't like the money like exchange stuff, because I feel like it just like makes it weird. And I remember like even with Uncle Chris, I wanted to pay him for the farming series, or I've wanted to like pay people at different times over the years, especially with family. It just becomes weird, right? Because like Uncle Chris used to say, he'd be like, you know, I'm just doing it because you're my nephew, we're family, I don't need anything. But I'm like, dude, a deal's a deal, here's this, and it's a gift, right? Some people are not very good at accepting gifts, and like I said, it's just a weird thing. I hope it's just like, yo dude, you helped me out so much, here's my gift to you, and do whatever you want with it. You never know how people are gonna react, because it is such a crazy thing. And I think you imagine sometimes, you're like, well, if I ever got the X, Y, or Z, I'd be crying, I'd be yelling. And you say that, and then when you get into the moment or situation, you end up just shell-shocked, and you have no idea what to say or how to feel, because you need time to process it. I mean, it's the same to be said for meeting somebody like famous or something. You're like, oh, it'd be so cool to meet, and then you get there and you're frozen. And so, you know, I'm excited, nervous, excited, more so excited, because like I said, it's a long time coming. Just to thank you guys, as always, to have an opportunity to get to do something like this is absolutely unreal. I'll never be able to thank you guys enough, but maybe if I got back to making more videos, that would be my thank you. We're parked at this fire hall near where Jeffrey lives. It's also coincidentally like right near Parker's house. You go see Parker? Ashley's getting the case of money into the blanket now, just in case, because we're pretty sure Jeffrey has security cameras. So I don't want him being at work and then like sees us in the security camera with this like big metal case, because then the cover's blown. He's gonna know something's up, and he's gonna know what it's like, what the context is. It's heavy. Don't shake it around too much. I want the bills to... Yeah. Ashley, imagine Ashley just runs for it.
I would not get very far because this thing is heavy.
Oh no, I would run your down. I'd ludicrous over your body. Or like, turns out right now she swaps the cases out. I like open the case with Jeffrey and there's like nothing in it. I'm like, where the and she's like, I have no idea.
All right.
We Gucci. Nobody's here. Not even Miranda. Because I was like, oh like we're gonna need a protocol for Miranda. I'm just gonna pull all the way in, because he's gonna notice us at the picnic anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This is perfect. Backyard looks cool. Let's check it out. Let's check it out real quick.
Just look out for the landmines.
This feels like when we were like causing a ruckus and like pranking him, except like this is good. So yeah, we could go front yard and he sees the picnic. Front yard,
because he doesn't pull all the way back here, so he's not gonna see us back here.
Let's check the lighting real quick. That's pretty good over there.
Yeah, it's perfect lighting over there.
So guys, right there is where it's going down. Ashley gets to learn how like sneaky I am. Probably scares her a little bit. This is all our bull bags, because Jersey doesn't use plastic bags anymore. Yeah, right there. That's pretty good. Guys, I'm starting to bug a bit more. Keep twisting it, turning it, rotating. Yeah. Get the blankie. Get the blankie for our picnic. So I'm gonna be sitting here. I want it behind me, like inconspicuously on the corner, you know? So I can just like lift the flap open.
Okay, so you lift this and then you have to roll it out.
That's fine, sure. Ashley is like a little prima donna.
Like,
she does
okay,
not
now do this. Okay, now do that. I'm like, dang.
I don't think I've ever gotten so much sass back.
I'll remember this when I film. I'll be like, all right, do this, all right, do that.
You only do this once in a lifetime. Right there.
Pretty oranges.
Orange slices?
Yeah, I needed some color.
Oh, Gatorade. Yeah, that was from when I was sick. Good
I needed some color.
Yeah.
I brought pumpkin spice goldfish because they're
You're willing to sacrifice those?
No, only I can eat them.
I might nervously eat some. Well, you're not eating.
I brought them, and just because in case Miranda wanted to try some, I didn't know she was here, but she's not, so. Ashley's
gonna do really well filming this, guys, but like in all actuality, like Ashley just gives me so much sass when I try to direct her. So like I'm really looking for a camera person. So if that's you, let me know. The Lay's brand deal. Get that Lay's money. So I'd imagine Jeffrey's gonna end up right here. So he's gonna pull in. So this is how I'm thinking it's gonna go. Jeffrey's gonna pull in. He's gonna be like, oh, what the f is this guy doing? And now it's really weird. It's awkward timing, and I hope he's not listening to us. So I'll just leave.
Better keep it
I'll
low.
leave the punchline out of it.
I'll get a little bit closer.
Yeah. So he just got promoted at his job. Like, it's a big title, big raise. The timing's impeccable. This was last night. So I'm like, what the f It looks so contrived now. So I'm like, whatever. I don't want to compete with this promotion, but maybe he's gonna think that we're celebrating his promotion. Because I haven't got a video in a bit and we haven't filmed or talked about it. So he's just gonna think like, oh, it's for, congratulations, bro. He's like, oh, wait, oh, this is kind of cool. Little does he know it's actually for this. This is my best guess. Walks over, he's got his whole attire on. He's like probably looking to get inside and make sure Scamp takes a outside. I'll get him to take a seat and then he's obviously see the camera. He's gonna be like, kind of like how he was when we came to offer the job to him, and then we're in it and we're good. But he's gonna be like on edge. I just hope I can get an emotional reaction. I'm not holding my breath, but we'll see, guys. In all actuality, because you get the real Jess on this channel, I'm starting to get a little nervous. We're just gonna sit here, be with the thoughts. The joke's probably on us. That's why I made the joke. He's like going out tonight, or like a promotion party at work, and like they're all celebrating, and he's not gonna be back for 3 hours. So you might see a shot of us just sitting here like, and we're actually gonna eat this because we haven't eaten dinner, but we're gonna pick it back up when he's pulling in.
Yeah, and I gotta rest my arms.
Wish us luck though. I'm sure it already exists though, so I'm sure it's great. Long time coming.
Dang.
1 hour later.
We've been sitting here for an hour now. I'm not even kidding. Jeffrey just texted me and my family have a group chat. I don't see Jeffrey as the text and drive type, so it's possible he's still at work and hasn't even left work yet. So we're probably gonna be here at least another 15 minutes just waiting. I've already rehearsed what I'm gonna say like 10 times, so I'm probably gonna feel nothing when I say it. It is possible he's at a stoplight or a stop sign or something, or he's close to the house and he sent a text. It was a very short text, so I don't know. This is the downside to surprising people with videos, is there is a lot of waiting involved. That's what you get if you want to surprise people. I'm just gonna leave the case here. I'll put a note on it. I'll say thanks, man. Thanks for everything, and we'll just go get food or something. That's probably what he would prefer. Like, let's skip the emotional, like sentimental part. Let's just do the exchange. Like, thanks, man.
Is that Scamp? That's Scamp in the window.
Scamp. We're all waiting for Jeffrey. The difference is, I think, like, she has to more than we do. We're gonna be sitting here for another, probably even once he gets here, we're gonna be put on hold 15 minutes. But at that point, I think we gotta let him.
Can't rush the moment.
Nah, you gotta be in that right mindset. And that's what I'm worried about for the next person, is that like, you gotta be in that frame of mind, you know? Because that's the hard part about the surprise. You know, people are bugging about other then they're not in the moment, and then you just, you don't get that real moment. I don't know. It's going slow. What are you doing here? What's up? Just got real, dude. I'm bugging.
What, you don't got no bone no more to come here?
You coming to join?
What you got?
Take a seat. We got some sandwiches. We got nuts.
Why do you have a blanket?
Oh, I thought we were gonna snuggle later. Cause my employee here, he hasn't been around, dude. We haven't filmed any videos.
I mean, you haven't been around, more like it.
Yeah, well, I thought you were supposed to follow me. Take a seat, Jeffrey, take a seat. Indulge me, indulge me. I don't think I ever got a chance to really thank you for like everything. Like all the videos over the years. And it's been a lot. No matter how many times I've asked for you to be in a vid or do whatever dumb like, you're always down for whatever. Wanted to show a token of my appreciation here. You never asked for anything in return. What really meant to me, the world to me, was even when Korn quit on the last day of Psycho Series. Jeffrey stepped up and was like, bro, let's go. He didn't even hesitate.
Come on here.
Love you. Love you too, man. And you know, it's me and you, dude.
That's right. How long have you been sitting here?
Couple hours. I looked at old texts to know when you get home from work, but then I was like, wait, is it gonna change with the promotion and We thought we were gonna be late. We got here at like 4:30, and then it was like, we weren't sure with the ring camera stuff too.
Oh, wow, yeah, you didn't trigger the ring camera. That's a problem. That's a security deficiency.
Yeah.
No, when I saw you guys out here, I thought, well, I guess we're gonna do a video where we come clean about Jeffrey being employed.
Oh, did you think we were gonna do that?
I thought it was a got you moment, because I'm gonna pull up after work and be like, aha! You kept your job this whole time.
Right.
So I specifically took off my ID badge and everything and didn't come out with my briefcase because I thought, I need to play into the fact that I am gonna pretend like I am still 100% employed. I was just at the store getting stuff.
That's pretty good. But yeah, so the reason why Jeffrey is not my cameraman is he's still working. He said no to the job, but the important point is we were still going to run with Jeffrey being the cameraman, and we're gonna try to balance it. But it's one of those things where like realistically, we can't do any much because like he gets home so late and he's only got a few hours to spare. And at that point, we're rushed for content. And I'm like, and then I feel like we'll never get to go anywhere fully with it because it's not real and it's contrived. So I'd rather have like an actual full-time camera person. Will Jeffrey still film videos like in real life? Yeah, like because he's kind of like just temp filling in randomly. That's the whole bit. We were gonna do a storyline about it, but I was actually just banking on him saying yes, and he said no. So then I was like, oh, well, let's run with it anyway. But then it was like, it was too forced and there's not enough time in the day.
Pupper's probably losing her that you guys were out here for hours.
She's staring at us.
What are you gonna do? What are you planning on doing with this? Are thoughts coming to mind?
Gotta deposit it for one.
So this is all going to the bank. You're not keeping it? What kind of thoughts are coming to your head with this?
It makes me feel better knowing I can afford the wedding now. I could have afforded the wedding, but this makes me feel better knowing that it's not going to be such a tight budget on it.
What about others? What about just like something for you?
Oh, maybe a golden retriever puppy.
For real?
No, I don't have the time for that.
If that's the case, you could have just showed up with a puppy.
Yeah. All right, if that's all you want.
I would have really cried then.
That's what it would have taken.
Do you know how many you could buy with that?
You get a whole litter.
Yeah, it's gotta go in the bank. How do I even address that? Like showing up with a case of cash.
Yeah, we can probably get up. It's getting a little stale. The bread, that is.
Yo!
That's what I was saying. Like the spy agents that like beat people with that, I'm like, there's no chance. If you swing that, your arm will break. Yeah, we got matching kicks.
Ooh.
Yeah. Wow, yeah. We planned it.
Yeah. Well,
this is kind of exactly how I expected it to get.
You want to come inside?
I mean, I guess. We actually have the Airbnb. You see on Ashley's channel, the guy at the Airbnb, a tree fell on the driveway, so he can't leave. So we gotta go to PA and saw the tree and move it.
Oh my god.
I made a joke that like when the other tree was down in the driveway, I'm like, watch when somebody gets somebody Airbnb and another tree goes down and blocks it. That's what happened! I caught it! Well, any final bits?
Thank you. I love you.
Yeah, there's not too much.
Don't feel like I deserve this, but...
Is that real? Like, you don't... Why?
Because I feel like I got enough out of the experiences that came along with it, like the fringe benefits of going to like LA and Switzerland and Hawaii and...
Those are the things I love too, is I miss and like the experience that are wrapped around the content more than like the actual like views or money portion of it. But that's obviously very bullshit privilege to say, because like there was desperate times. But yeah, guys, Jeffrey's still MIA on YouTube, so I don't know if you expect anything from him, but maybe you'll do.
I was thinking about that on the drive here. I was like, shoot, like I'm like writing off my internet bill. Like I need to put up at least a couple videos.
Yeah. I think it's a good outlet. People want to see if you can like articulate your thoughts. Maybe it's, you probably just got to sit with it a bit or something. Yeah. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching the second channel. Make sure you subscribe. It'd be lit if we got to 100,000 subscribers on here. Would love to have one of them plaques. But just to know that you guys like the real content, not so much like the crazy dramatized stuff. Like the fact that Jeffrey was expecting to come out here and us to have some like fight about like, what do you mean you're still working, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like that would have been the usual McJuggernuggets, but it's nice you guys get to see some of the real stuff and real give back. And so yeah, the more subscribers we get on here is like, oh, we want more real stuff. That sounds good to me because I like being real.
Yeah, we like got out of the car and I was like Jeffrey character and like, oh, you got a little picnic going on out here?
Yeah. To where it was real Jeffrey, like real Jeffrey we had when I offered him the job, and it was like, I don't say.
Why is the camera on?
Yeah, I guess one final bit is like, Jeffrey did just get a monster promotion, so like, it was a good call that you didn't take the job.
It is weird, the timeline of it. Like,
do you think they saw that it went down and they were like, oh, we got
No. The guy I replaced resigned, so then I just moved up into his spot. So like, that was strangely convenient.
That's trippy. That means like it was the right call, which I think it probably was the gut call too.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah. But just scary kind of thinking like the alternative. It's like, I feel like that's how works though, is like right at the very end, kind of like the Will Smith like about to win an Oscar and then like smacks fucking Chris Rock right across the face. It's like what Denzel said, is like right at the very top, like the devil comes for you, whatever. Oh, I would be the devil, not come.
I mean, that's all right.
Yeah. We did it. He's pumped. Don't be fooled. This is Jeffrey.
Stifled.
It's Jeffrey. It's not Big Brother. It's Jeffrey. Best big brother I could ever ask for.
Hey, your best little brother.
Yeah. It was just for the video. Let's go, Ashley.
I thought about that too.
Let's go. Oh, that is it. We're kidding. Take it. take it. I don't want this. Ashley's been filling the gaps. We got a rigid pool, like coming in fast. We got a new tenant coming in. We're sorry for the lack of videos over the last 3 weeks. I promise you more content. I know we do have another special thing right after this one, so stay tuned. But yeah, if I get a new cameraman, they'll roll up. I think the new tenant will help. But we're finally finishing a lot of things that I'm getting stir crazy, and so like there probably will be more content and streams coming soon.
And you lost your voice.
Nuh-uh.
A little bit.
A little bit. Well, I don't have any water, dude. We've been out here baking in the sun forever. Yeah. She's so thick. You get to switch over to wet food now. you get to whatever the. She did that Star Wars like ATST thing. Scamp can now get the premium human bed. Look at him. Look at Jeffrey walking with his case, dude. It's heavy. He's getting his workout. We did good, Juggies. We did good. But we got one more left. Stay tuned.